muling nagmumula dito sa San Juan Arena or the Phil Oil Flying V Center o tinatawag nating Volleyball Central for day number 8 ng iyong Premier Volleyball League Open Conference. Kanina, dahil nga triple header tayo pagka Miyerkules, kanina nanalo ang Motolite over the Philippine Air Force in our first game. And then kani-kanina lamang nanaig ang Petrogas Angels over Pacific Town Philippine Army in straight sets, which brings us to game number 3 of our Wednesday triple header. Ito na po ang labanan ng Choco Mucho Flying Titans kontra BanKo Perlas Spikers. Lahat po yan exclusively courtesy of ABS-CBN Sports. Thank you very much for watching us here on SNA and of course on Liga at pati na rin sa ating mga high-definition channels, SNA HD and Liga HD. And of course, for all our viewers online on the Philippines' #1 sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/PVL, premiervolleyballleague.com at pati na rin sa I1. For ABS-CBN Sports, I'm Boom Gonzalez. Kasama po ang ating panel at large na si Roxanne Montealegre and my partner breaking down the third game, Noreen Go. Handa na kami para sa third game ng inyong PVL 2019.
Welcome mga kapamilya to Day 8 of the Open Conference. Choco Mucho picked up their second win of the tournament after knocking down their fellow new team, Chefs Classics, in 4 sets last August 24. At noong August 25 naman, BanKo Perlas stepped up to second place this season matapos nilang italunin din ang Chefs Classics in 3 straight sets naman.
Alright, Roxanne, busy si Roxanne. Busy ang PVL. Ang dami nangyayari. Like we said, this is the third game of our triple header rather. And yung sinasabi ni Roxanne, the two teams involved today, hindi pa nakakapag back-to-back in the early on here in this PVL Open Conference, Noreen.
But Boom, before that, I want to say it's guaranteed we're not going home at 10 p.m.
like
today.
last Wednesday.
Like,
are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. Just making sure. All right, but let's look at the standings. After what happened today dun sa ating dalawang laro, let's update our PVL fans, Noreen.
Yeah, you can see Creamline still there. 5-0. Motolite, 3-1. BanKo Perlas, 3-2. Pacific Town Army, 2-1. Got their first loss today. Choco Mucho, 2-1. Petrogas, 2-2. Valley Pure, 1 win and 3 losses. And Air Force and Chefs Classic at the bottom with 0-4.
And as we said, both itong Choco Mucho and BanKo Perlas naghahanap ng 2 consecutive wins early here in the PVL Open Conference. Roxanne, who are you looking out for dito sa ating laro between these two teams, regardless of whether it's a group of players or a player going into this match?
Actually, naglalakad pa lang ako, Boom and Noreen, going inside the arena. Nakita ko na sobrang fit ngayon ni Jem Ferrer.
Yeah.
So I'm sure meron siyang tricks up her sleeve at ano ba naman yung workout na ginawa niya. Pero alam mo, mas maganda tanungin natin yung mga kapamilya natin. Sino ba? Who are you rooting for this PVL 2019 and for this game? So just tweet us at ABS-CBN Sports. You can also use the hashtag PVL 2019. And kung meron kayong mga photos na gustong i-share, pwede nyo rin yan i-share sa Instagram account at ABS-CBN Sports. At alam nyo ba, na-close na tayo to 1 million likes on Facebook. Kaya naman, 985,231 na ang followers natin. Close to 1 million. Konti na lang, like lang kayo ng like sa Premier Volleyball League. At syempre, don't forget to visit the #1 Philippine sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/PVL for today.
Kala ko pa naman close na tayo dalawa kay Roxanne. Hindi pala. Okay, Roxanne Montealegre lilibot dito sa loob ng PhilOil Flying V Center para balitaan tayo kung anong mangyayari dito sa dalawang team na to. And then we'll talk to two setters of both Choco Mucho and BanKo Perlas when we come back dito po sa SNA. Ilang minuto na lang at magsisimula na ang labanan natin between Choco Mucho and BanKo Perlas dito po sa ating third game of our triple header dito po sa PhilOil Flying V Center. Right, let's talk about the Choco Mucho Flying Titans muna, who bounced back from a tough 5-setter loss, and then they came back with a 4-setter win against yung kanilang kapwa Baguhan, sabi nga ni Roxanne kanina.
Sabi mo nga, battle of youth yun, no? And it was a great game. It went 4 sets. But what you want to see is the maturity that Choco Mucho is showing already early on in this tournament. They faltered in the second set but bounced back in the third and the fourth. So the maturity is what they're going to bring into this game. And the strength also is spikes, aces. But one thing, Boom, we have to mention, really errors. They have to check their errors in today's game.
All right. In the meantime, kausapin naman natin na bago tayo ng commercial, we promised kausapin natin ang mga setters ng magkabilang kupunan. Kasama natin si AC Masangkay dito from the Flying Titans. AC, maraming salamat at nandito ka sa panel with us. How is the adjustment so far? Wala pa kayong back-to-back na panalo. Yun ang hinahanap nyo ngayon, consistency. But also sa iyo, personally, how are you adjusting dun sa mga kakampi mo ngayon? Naamoy mo na ba yung mga type ng set na gusto nila?
Actually, hindi pa talaga. Malaki talaga yung adjustment na ginagawa namin. Kasi new team kami, new coaches and new players. So kailangan gawin namin talaga lahat. As a team talaga, dapat specific yung ginagawa namin. Katulad sinasabi ni Coach kasi kung hindi namin gagawin lahat talaga, walang mangyayari sa team. Kasi kailangan talaga, as a player talaga, as a team talaga, Choco Mucho, kailangan manalo.
Yeah, being the veteran, no, what do you think is your role? Kasi mga bago, no? You're very young yung mga players. What do you think is your role coming into this squad?
Goal ko talaga, tulungan yung mga teammates ko. Hindi lang ako, pati yung team talaga. Hindi yung kailangan individual sets lang talaga yung gagawin ko. Isipin ko, mga excellent set. Hindi. Kailangan yung mga plays din yung bibigay ko sa kanila para magkaroon kami ng mga points talaga as a team.
At yun na nga. Kaya nga para magkaamuyan ng tama, para dire-diretso yung success na itong Choco Mucho. Good luck sa game today, AC. Maraming salamat sa iyong oras. Alright, let's look at the numbers for AC Masangkay in that last game, yung kanilang bounce-back game, which they won in 4 sets against Chef's Classics.
Well, it's really a great game for her, 37 running sets. But more importantly, really, that I asked, no, what's her goal and her role actually in this team, being the veteran. She's really injecting, the maturity, eh. And that's what you want to see in a new team, a very young team. All these like Bang Pineda, Masangkay, what they bring to the team. And hopefully, they'll go far this tournament.
Alright, sa aming pagbabalik, kakausapin naman natin yung setter dun sa kabila. Which setter?
Yeah.
Dahil yan din ang nagiging issue ngayon because of sickness, of course. Para dito sa BanKo Perlas, we'll find out all together when we come back dito sa inyong PVL 2019. Kayo po'y nanonood ng inyong PVL Open Conference 2019 dito po sa SNA mula po sa PhilOil Flying V Center. Kanina pinag-usapan natin ang Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Right now, let's talk about the BanKo Perlas Spikers who also bounced back against the Chef's Classics Lady Red Spikers na wala pang panalo dito sa ating torneo.
I think, Boom, it's a huge win for them because given all the issues, the health issues, that's big for a team. That will greatly affect the team's outcome. But they played well, dominating performance, winning in straight sets, in spikes, and in aces as well. But one thing that they've been working on, obviously, the non-scoring skills.
Right.
In terms of digs, reception, and setting. And they've been playing well, so hopefully in today's game, that's what they're going to do.
And obviously, meron din silang konting, if you may, lack of a better word, issue nga sa kanilang setters dahil nga nagkakapalitan, dahil nagkasakit nga itong si Jem Ferrer. Rem Kailing is with us to join us here at the panel to talk about that. How's the situation ngayon sa team in terms of health, unang-una? At pangalawa, ano ang kailangan nyo gawin pa dito so far sa ating open conference para maging consistent going forward?
Sa health naman po namin, medyo nagiging okay naman kasi lalo na yun sa mga injuries namin, like inaayos naman agad. Tapos yung sa consistency naman ng plan namin, siguro kailangan namin mag-stick lang sa plan kasi di naman na alam kung ano yung mangyayari sa next game, tapos kung may magkakasakit ba. So kailangan lang namin maging ready always.
Yeah, I guess also coming into this game, no, very gritty itong Choco Mucho. Anong focus nyo? What strength are you gonna lean on coming into today's game?
Siguro alam lang po natin na magaling din talaga yung Choco Mucho. Siguro ano lang, tibay lang kami sa block and sa depensa. Eh nakakapalo naman po kami, nakaka-opensa naman po kami. Siguro sa depensa na lang tsaka sa block.
Alright, well good luck sa game today, Rem.
Good luck, Rem.
Be always ready. Rem Kailing, ready to fill in the spot para sa BanKo Perlas. Let's look at the numbers for Rem Kailing in that last matchup against Chef's Classic Noreen.
It was a great game for her, Boom. You like to see the improvement of these players. Diba? When they graduate from school, parang you always say, are they going to improve? But they are, and Rem really played a great game. 17 running sets with 7 points. So that's a huge game for her, and hopefully a confidence booster. And hopefully for the rest of the tournament, she'll play the same.
Akalain mo, nag-alternate na sila kay Ferrer, Tan, Kailing, diba? And yet, they're right there fighting for the PVL Open Conference because players like her and the others are answering the call, sabi nga nila, para sa BanKo Perlas. Okay, in the meantime, magsisimula na ang ating laban dito, our third game para sa ating Wednesday triple header. And you can join us on Twitter as always. Our hashtag is PVL2019 at ABS-CBN Sports. And all our online platforms are available for all of you guys to check us out. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok. Maraming salamat din kay DJ Jimmy who is taking care of the entertainment inside the San Juan Arena or the Volleyball Central. When we come back, magsisimula na ang Choco Mucho versus BanKo Perlas sa inyong PVL 2019.
Presenting our national officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Erlindo Eusebio. Second referee, Mr. Rene Caspillo. Let's call on our starting lineup from our Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Team captain is number 7, Madeleine Irenea Madayag. Number 1, Mary Grace Masangkay. Wearing jersey number 4, Cindy Imbo. Number 6, Sheila Marie Pineda. Number 8, Ariana May Angustia. And number 10, Katrina May Tolentino. Liberos are number 12, Dancel Jan Dusaran. And number 18, Cassandra Mirella Equiliana. Head coach, Mr. Oliver Almadro. Calling on our BanKo Perlas Spikers. Team captain is number 19, Nicole Ann Tiamzon. Number 3, Suzanne Roses. Wearing jersey number 6, Angeline Marie Hervato. Number 8, Jorella Marie De Jesus. Number 11, Catherine Adriel Bersola. And number 12, Jaminea Ferrer. Liberos are number 7, Maria Giselle Jessica Tan, and number 10, Princess Nina Balang. Head coach, Mr. Apichat Kongsawat.
Starting 6 for your Choco Mucho Flying Titans of Coach Oliver Almadro, who are at 2-1 sa ating team standings. Going up against the BanKo Perlas Spikers who are at 3-2 sa ating team standings naman. Jem Ferrer is back in the starting lineup. Well, nag-panel siya nung isang laban na ginawa namin for the Chef's Classics that last time out. And sinabi nga niya na she feels like she's almost ready to go. Alam mo naman yan, Noreen, dengue, medyo it's not
First to serve,
a conditioning issue, pero it brings you down, you know, to what, 60-70% of how you can play. Just because nanghihina ka, you have to get your
system.
So it takes a while. She's been in uniform for a while, pero now she's ready to go back in the starting lineup.
Pineda serving.
And tama si Roxanne. I mean, she looks like she's in great shape.
She is, yeah.
You know, this is the best shape I've seen Jem Ferrer since her college days, I would say. As Zian Vasho gets the hit
Vasho
out
ties
for
the
the
set.
first point
1-0.
para sa BanKo Perlas.
Yeah, you know, for both teams, really familiar faces. These are the starters of both teams. And I feel that they're really evenly matched. You know, BanKo Perlas may have the edge in terms of experience, but in terms of skills, I think
Serving for BanKo.
they're evenly matched, which means... which
Para ka
means...
si Jem eh. Si Jem
Thus.
yun ang sinasabi ng isang araw eh.
I think this will go at least 4 sets.
Well, guaranteed ang ating mga kapamilyang PVL fans eh will be
Tiamzon,
entertained
well read by
with this
Tolentino.
match as Tiamzon
2-1.
is checked at the net. 2-1 para sa Choco Mucho, still without Be De Leon, still working on her conditioning. Cindy Imbo is in the starting lineup para dito sa
Yan ang
Choco Mucho.
husya.
This is because of that previous game where she did
Choco
very,
Mucho.
very well.
Yeah.
Pinasok siya ni Coach O, hindi na siya linabas since that last time. Because you have to remember, they
Persola
lost the
with a
second
quick
set
attack.
against Chef's Classics
Tied at 2.
in that game.
Yeah, you know, every time your coach gives you the opportunity to
Yun.
come and play, really, you have to because you never know. Like you said, di na siya linabas because she played well. So that'll do good for your
Zian
confidence
Vasho.
and for actually
serve.
for your career.
It was Mary Grace Berte who started that match.
Right.
Okay, babalikan natin yan in a bit. In the meantime, we are at 2-all. The runner para kay Persola. Tolentino safely sends it to the other side. Ferrer. Ito naman kay Nicole. Chami.
Oh, good save.
Imbo with a good reaction there. Tan, Jem. And it is Cathy
block.
getting the point for 2.
3-2.
Balikan natin si Roxanne Monte Alegre. Rox.
Isang dekada ang lumipas bago magkaharap ulit si Kuya Su Roses at sa Choco Mucho na si Il Santos Nang. Sabi ni Kuya Su, 2002, they were both vying for Rookie of the Year, pero siya ang nakakuha nito. Pero syempre, hindi rin papatalo si Il na isang legendary player sa Lasal where her jersey was retired then. Sabi nila, marami na silang na-improve at natutunan, pero ang mensahe ni Il para kay Kuya Su ay na-miss niya ang running attacks nito na gustong-gusto niyang makita sa game na ito. Sabi naman ni Kuya Su, sakto rin dahil yan ang pinaghandaan nila ngayon, ang opensa ng Choco Mucho. So tingnan natin, ano ba ang mangyayari sa reunion nila after 10 years? Anong masasabi niyo dyan? Boom and ring.
Tignan natin kung papasok sila dito. Of course, si Kuya Su is from UE and Ila Santos from Lasal. The embarrassing part is that I covered both of their careers in college. Yan ang masasabi ko, Roxanne.
You've been
Tiamzon,
you've been around longer.
Hindi pa siya kuya. Su pa lang tawag namin sa kanya. We were covering her career already. Alright, 4-3. Ang ganda ng rally natin. BanKo Perlas.
No, but you know, aside from Su Roses and Ila Santos Nang, what a good matchup also today is Maddie Madayag versus Cathy Bersola.
Yes.
The center,
Yes.
that's gonna be great.
And how about Dang Pineda and Nicole Chamzon?
Yeah, also.
On the open. Su sends it over. Masangkay. Kay Maddie.
Into the block.
So tikit ang
We're tied
laban
at
natin
4.
dito, 4-all. So just quickly to close the conversation, going back to that win of Choco Mucho, they won the first set. They were down 13-8 in that first set, Doreen. And they came back to win that. And then they lost the second set. So imagine, they could have been down 0-2 against Chef's Classics. They were playing very well in that game. And then yun nga, nagkapalitan ng tao. Coach O brought in Imbo. And she never, came out of that game. And siyempre, if you're a coach,
That's a ball
you're
touch.
also learning
Hold on.
this
The
team.
Perlas Spikers.
Hindi mo kabisado
Pineda
lahat ng
scores.
mga to. Kahit
5,
sabihin mong,
4.
you're a veteran coach and you've seen them play.
Service.
To handle them is a
Imbo.
totally different thing.
Yeah, it's always a work in progress kind of thing for coaches. Kasi you have, normally, like in my experience, you have already a fixed starting 6. But sometimes it's not working, so you're looking for the right chemistry. You
Right.
bring in people.
Runner,
Sometimes you
Ramadaya.
gamble, but
6
really
to
it's
4.
more calculated risks for the coach, which a lot of times for good coaches it works.
And speaking of chemistry, nagkakaroon na nakikita na natin game by game, the chemistry between AC Masangkay and Maddie Madayag is getting better and better every game. They're ahead 6-4.
I totally agree. I mean, Maddie's game has been, we know it during her collegiate career, but it's still there, and a new setter, but she's still playing well. It's good for Choco Mucho.
Nasaran. Run and gun. Good coverage there by De Jesus, who covered the line from behind. Masangkay tries to go for the 1-2. Chiami, cross court. Dusaran was there. This will be a joust. And a touch by AC, if I'm not mistaken. So,
Hold on,
ang
Masangkay.
puntos pupunta kay Nicole
Five,
Tiamzon and the rest of the
service
BanKo Perlas.
You love to see early on in the first set, both teams starting off very aggressive.
Yes.
You know, it's not a slow start because they know in a game like this, you cannot start out
Baka.
slow. Yeah.
Baka.
Baka medyo
Chami
attacking
Tiamzon.
style pareho.
Oh.
Nakiliana. Matayag. Ito yung sinasabi natin among the hitters
7-5.
of Choco Mucho. It seems so far in the 4 games that AC and Maddie are developing yung tinatawag natin yung amuyan. Na
Yeah.
ano,
Yeah.
parang silang dalawa.
Serving for
Now,
Choco Mucho.
it has to translate to the others. Angustia, Bang Pineda, of course, Cindy Imbo, and maybe Ila Santos as De Jesus. Unable to score there.
Yeah, but that's a good start though. I mean,
Yes.
start with your center.
course.
Talk about Maddie Madayag, get her, confident, get her
with a runner.
to produce points, and then the others can follow.
Ayan yung sinasabi ni Roxanne. Those running attacks of Sue Roses.
Yeah.
So imagine that. Ila Santos stopped playing 10
Yeah.
years ago, competitive volleyball.
Siyempre.
Sue continued
Serving
playing and is
for the
still
Spikers.
playing. This is, just to follow up on Roxanne's story, those are two very amazing but very different stories. And on
Roses
cue,
scored again.
Kuya Sue, may
We're
score
tied
na
at
naman.
7.
Oo. And she said, diba, during that report, that pinaghandaan niya yung running attack niya, obviously.
Imagine one stop, comes back, the other one, di pa rin
Correct.
tumitigil
Oo.
sa paglalaro ng volleyball.
Yeah, it goes to show naman Sue Rosas' commitment really on keeping fit.
Her health,
Yeah,
yes, you're right.
That's the most important thing really for longevity.
Bang would push it to the other side. Tip ball doesn't work. Back set to Hervasio. Cross
Hervasio
court.
with a cross
Ganda no
court shot.
angulo.
Yep.
Z.
First technical timeout.
And
Perlas
mauna
Spikers.
sa technical timeout.
7, Choco
Itong
Mucho.
BanKo Perlas attacking volleyball so far dito sa ating unang set. Oh, that's a nice moment. I hope somebody caught that with the pictures. The Motolite crew, of course, winning today sa ating first game against Philippine Air Force, Petrogas, against Pacific Town, Philippine Army sa ating second game. Estranero, of course, one of the most likable setters or players there is. And of course, Coach Air
technical timeout.
doing their homework here
Ferrer
at
serving.
the Philoil Flying Center.
Yeah, doesn't stop with just their game.
Yep.
Angustia, right on the line.
And for the Motolite
8-0.
fans, they're hoping na magtuloy-tuloy. Dalawang sunod yan eh. So they're hoping na magtuloy-tuloy yung kanilang momentum at
Yeah.
yung pag-gel together. Because if they do, Noreen, that's a really good team yung
Gonna
Motolite.
rock the vote here. No, but it seems like it.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
Serving
And the
for the
fans should be
Flying
happy with their progress.
Correct. 8-all tayo dito. Bumalik sa BanKo Perlas. Jem opens to Z. Z attacks. Dusaran was there but could not
Pasok
keep it in
off the
play.
hand of
9-8
Dusaran.
para
9,
sa
serving
BanKo
8.
Perlas Spikers.
Yeah, you want to see that from BanKo Perlas. See Hervasio playing well early on, being aggressive because I would really say if she plays well, the rest follows.
Aquiliana. Alternating, of course, with Dusaran. Libero ng Choco Mucho. Good reaction by Angustia. Tolentino has not fired a bullet so far. Masangkay, pabalik kay Kat. Blanca na naman. Angustia, inangat ang bola. Erlindo Eusebio awards the point to BanKo Perlas.
Yeah, that was a good
Serving
call.
eight.
It was clear, no? The set was actually low. So kita mo how she lifted the ball to the court of BanKo Perlas.
Service.
Ganda rin pala ng ating labanan sa
Process.
gitna with Maddie and Cathy Bersola there.
Yeah, that's a great matchup, really.
Eliana, Masangkay bumps it to the open side and finally
Tolentino.
an
Into the
emphatic
block.
attack
9, serving
from
10.
Cap Tolentino.
Yep, going up against the wall in Cathy Bersola, and she gets it through. Obviously, the
Bang
hands
Pineda.
not close enough to
Serving for the
cover
Flying
that
Titans.
pass. Good serve.
Back set. Cat will send it to zone 1. Tiami was there. Jem, Sumeñas kay Bersola. Dusaran, our secondary setter. Persola again sending it back. Persola waiting for Tolentino to jump.
Yeah, good read.
De Jesus!
Jesus,
elevator.
11.
Oh, that was a long rally. Ended with that down the line hit by Ella De Jesus. Very smart. No, she saw that, eluded Kat Tolentino, and just finds that hole there.
Ella De Jesus.
But also, no,
The Perlas
a very humble player. And the elevator.
Oh yeah, ever since.
Super.
And also has played multiple positions in her career. Yamzon, that's too easy for the
Tolentino
very
at the
tall and athletic Kat
10 to
Tolentino.
11.
Ang score natin, as expected,
As expected.
10-11.
And you were looking for her output. There you go. Straight points there from Kat Tolentino.
Arian Angustia.
Princess Balang, for the first time dito,
Choco Mucho.
Libero para sa BanKo Perlas. In the meantime, Angustia serving it up. That's a perfect set.
Persola with a quick attack. 12
Laking bagay
to
na
10.
nandyan talaga yung Jem Ferrer. Ano? And
Yeah.
you really see the difference. And this is no disrespect to any other setter, but your starting setter should be the one
Basho.
na kumbaga commanding the offense. And you see the control of Jem Ferrer of this team.
Of course, the familiarity
Yes,
also,
yes,
no?
yes. I mean, that's a 3-time UAP best setter.
Yeah.
Imbo
Who I
with the
feel
9.
really, in all honesty,
13,
my opinion,
10.
Yes.
she's better now.
Oh yeah, no,
For
no doubt.
me,
No doubt. No doubt. 13-10. Lamang ang kanyang kupunan. BanKo
I'm out.
Perlas.
Choco Mucho.
Look, hindi tayo pwede patapon-tapon lang. Kailangan din paluin ng malakas sa area. Yun ang pinapractice sa area eh. Kat, kailangan natin umabot dito yung dinidepensa at dinireceive natin na bola. Kat, you be aggressive on your attacks. I don't care kung madepensahan. Huwag kayong magsawa. Naiinip eh. Naintindihan? Yan ako madepensahan. Pag nadepensahan, nagkakagulo tayo eh. Pag nadepensahan, okay. Balik tayo ulit. Transition. Abang ng transition. Arian, hindi ka Casey eh.
There might be a little pressure to win today for Choco Mucho because on Saturday they go up against their undefeated sister teams.
Yeah.
Sister team rather.
3
Yeah.
points up for the Perlas
You know,
Titans
syempre
in
gusto mo
set
may
number
bound ka
1.
sanang panalo pagkakalaban mo yung green light.
Yeah. And they'll, you know, with the win today, if ever, that'll be big for their confidence.
Yes.
Adayag
And that would mean
with a quick
back-to-back
attack.
for the very first
11,
time here in the
13.
PVL Open Conference as Maddie Madayag responds after that timeout. Nakikita mo iba yung connection na yun ng dalawa no?
Yeah. Slowly but surely na. Even the fans like tayo, we have to be patient din kasi
Of course.
like AC said earlier, you know, nag-adjust pa rin sila.
Yummy. Set back. Jem. Balik na naman kay Nicole. Nicole smartly
Off the
hits
hand
it
of
off
Adayag.
Maddie's
14
arms
to
for
11.
another 3-point lead, 14-11.
Yeah, but what a set by Jem Ferrer, no? Medyo na late. It wasn't obvious, but as we were watching the play in real time, because the set was slow and fast, medyo na late si Maddie.
Sola serving 14-11. Bang. And a chance ball para dito sa BanKo Perlas kaya lang masyadong dikit sa net. Ekiliana. Easy over. Yamson sa gitna. Jem sumilip dun kay Sue pero kay Z pumunta from the
Off the
pipe,
hand of Pineda.
from the back.
15
The
to 11.
options and the distribution of the former 3-time best setter in the UAP.
Yeah, that obviously that was a great set. Choco Mucho wasn't expecting that back row attack from Z.
When will she be back? That will be the question. According to them, it's a matter of conditioning now.
It's just a matter of time.
Yep. Maybe on Saturday
Yeah.
for the big game. Pero maganda para sa kanila, makakuha
Masangkay
sila ng panalo going
at the net.
into that
12,
game. In the
15.
meantime, a point saved by AC Masangkay there, finding a spot, directing it.
The smart put down there.
Imbo. Serving for Choco Mucho.
Di Imbo.
Good serve.
It's gonna come back.
Oh, good save.
Oh, nice save right there para kay Balang. Bang! Jem, back to Sue. That is
Offense,
wide.
Ball is out. 13.
Well, wasted
15.
opportunity, but that was a great play sana, no? Because the defense of Choco Mucho caught scrambling there, so sayang.
In the Imbo. Serving for Choco Mucho.
Imbo continues to serve. They're down 2.
Yep.
Long.
Too much muscle behind it.
Second
Napakaabot si
technical
Coach O.
timeout. 16.
Kami naman ay
BanKo.
magbe-break.
13.
Pabalik po ang inyong
Choco
PVL
Mucho.
2019. The fans of Choco Mucho awaiting the return of their idol. You'll have to settle for that first.
Yeah, hanggang picture ko muna.
Ang fans naman ng BanKo Perlas, naghahanap ng kanilang pang-apat na panalo dito sa inyong PVL Open Conference. Thank you for watching us, and especially online on sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/PVL, PremierVolleyballLeague.com, and on I Want. Boom Gonzalez, Noreen Go.
End of the second
Third game,
technical timeout.
ang ating Wednesday triple header, courtesy of ABS-CBN Sports.
You know, I'm really surprised with the outcome in today's matches, the earlier matches.
Right, and in straight sets.
Both games for that matter. I was like, okay, let's look at the schedule. Looks like we're in for a long one. Then, whoa,
good point. I saw the schedule nung weekend pa lang, and I looked at Wednesday and I'm like, oh, these 3 games have potential to go all the way, at least 4 sets each. So yes, I understand your shock.
Yeah.
Coach Kung Fu looked shocked also earlier. Very disappointed with the loss, as Sue Roses cannot put a point on that attack. Jem, sinong pipiliin? Balik kay Kuya Sue.
Off the block.
Bumawi, no?
Roses.
But my point being, with my
17,
surprise is,
13.
really, you cannot have a bad day. Oh, you're gonna lose. Each match is really important. The teams, the level of play is really
Good point.
improving
out.
as each gameplay passes. So
Yep.
if you say, okay, sorry, we had a bad day, that's a loss already for
Wala na,
you.
hindi mo na mababawi yun.
Oh,
Service.
That's it.
Comes on.
oh, good serve.
Nice serve. Saved by Masangkay. Able to set it up. Got from her favorite spot. Z digging well. Ella elevating. Masangkay saving, but
Far
nope.
reach for Masangkay. 18.
Boy, Lisa.
13.
Oy, BanKo looking good today.
Exactly, the attacker is just ready. You know, that set wasn't the set that normally we see the elevator get.
Timeout. Flying Titan.
Ang daming loose ball. Di ba sabi pag tumalsik kung tayo nagmamadali, yun ang sin-explain ko na eh. Lagi pag tumatalsik nagmamadali tayo, hindi natin na ma-maximize yung advantage natin. It's because minamadali natin si AC. Do you understand? Come on, we have to receive. And importante pag tumatch, transition tayo. Nangyayari Kim, hindi umabot. Pag tumatouch, di tayo nakaka-transition eh. Come on, come on. Kailangan pa na agresibo, hindi pwede naghihintay. Nagkakaintindihan. Come on, come on.
Aggressive po tayo! Kasi din! Choco Mucho!
What's going on the side of Choco Mucho, Noreen, in your opinion?
Exactly what Coach O said, you know, you have to move. You can't just expect the balls to come to you, you know, kahit ma-check, ganyan. You have to be ready to get it. And you can feel the frustration really with Coach O. The first time out pa lang eh, then this is the second one. Really, he wants his team to move. Obviously, in practice, they're playing better.
Right.
And they're not doing it in today's game. So he's just trying to remind them that, hey, we got to do something.
Not happening, ano? It's
Yeah.
not happening. It's not materializing for them.
Captain Maddie
But good response there off a timeout.
for Choco Mucho.
Yeah, that's what you want to see, you know, the players responding.
Jem chasing. Masangkay, jump set. And it's Jem Ferrer who finds the point of the left hand over Shannon Palik.
14.
Yeah, but we got to give it to the defense of BanKo Perlas because no blockers were there to challenge Palek. They still got it up and they get the point, courtesy of Jem.
For the Spikers.
19-14, Imbo receiving. Angustia.
Off
A
the hand
little
of time,
more power on
Angustia.
that quick.
15 to 19.
Yeah, that's, you know, when Coach O said we have to receive also, That's a perfect example why. Because
Yes.
you can, take advantage of your centers at very tall little blockers.
To the Flying Titans.
Bustia, Palek, and Tolentino on the front line, but
3-point for BanKo.
medyo malakas para sa kanilang setter.
We talk about errors, really. Choco Mucho has a tendency to commit more errors.
Service.
In that
Process.
previous game against Chef's Classic, although they won, they still had more errors. So that's what they want to check.
Checked at the net, Cathy Angustia, and dahil dun sa
Illegal back
counter-attack,
row attack called on Masangka.
Error na naman.
21-15.
Yeah, back row setter.
Service.
21-15. Nice serve.
Yeah.
Good defense today by BanKo Perlas, especially in the digging and coverage department. Doon na naman si Jem. Ella. Masangkay saving that one. Cat from afar. Babalik sa Choco Mucho. And it is De Jesus with that vertical jump, getting the point. They're just quicker to the ball right now. Taking advantage dun sa mga mali ng Choco Mucho na babalik na si Van Pineda dito for Shannon Palek.
That replay, it goes to show, parang what Ella did was here, tutorials, how to end the rally. Easy does it. But you're right, Boom. BanKo Perlas receiving, digging a lot better. And we talked about it in the pregame. Obviously, they've been working on that. And even Sue Ross is digging a Cat Tolentino spike.
Looking good today. BanKo Perlas, and they're up by 6. And Pineda 16, serving 22. That is out. Ganda nung set.
Yeah. Was interfered by the net.
Chat Kong Sawat has not stood up from his chair. Well, he rarely does anyway, but not yet today, as Coach O has not used his chair on the other end. Jem looking for that one-handed set,
Off the block.
and she actually got it.
23-17.
Coach O was asking, complaining, you look at it.
Well, I remember because in UAB, the referees explained these lifting violations. If it's not an obvious lift, it's like parang a split second in your hand. It's normally the let it
They'll allow
go.
it.
Yeah, they'll allow it.
Imbo off the hand of
Cindy
Perez.
Imbo with the open attack.
18-23.
2 points away. Yan yung sinasabi ni
Yeah.
Substitution.
Kasi lift is there's some delay in the palm or in the fingers of the center. Ito wala
Wala, hindi nga umabot sa palm, ano? Parang ito lang. Ila Santos Nang is in. Para dito sa Choco Mucho. They are down by 5 here in set number 1.
Serve.
Jem will go to Z. Over the spikers and nobody reacting dun sa likod.
BanKo
He
now
woke up at the right side of the bed today.
I think the whole BanKo Perlas woke up the right side of the bed today. Doromal will come in.
6 out.
Pre-game interviewee, Rem Kailing.
12
for
out.
Ferrer.
1.
Gervasio.
In.
Yeah, obviously wanting to take advantage of a full front line,
Oscar Iling.
trying to end this first set.
To the Perlas Spikers.
Set point. Chance here for BanKo Perlas. Doromal, hinatid yung bola kay Tiami sa kabila.
Comes on.
And that
ends the set
will end it
for BanKo.
for the first set for
25-18.
Choco Mucho. 25-18. 3-2 sa ating team standings. 2-1 on Choco Mucho. First set down. Magbabalik po ang inyong PVL 2019.